insecure.
Same here. I'm very insecure as well.
Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side. It's your weekly freak show here on Renegade Radio. Am I in frame? Sort of?
Yeah, you're in frame. I'm seeing you.
Oh, okay, yes. Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side. It's your weekly freak show here on Renegade Radio. Also, Spotify, Stitcher, Deezer, everywhere that you're listening to podcasts, iHeartRadio, everywhere. It's the Dark Mark Show. I am Dark Mark. Look who just walked in. Our other guest. I've got some bubbly for her.
Oh, fabulous.
I have a gift for you, too.
Oh, everybody's got gifts for
Yeah,
I
I have a snack for you in the
Right.
back.
She's got a snack.
Fabulous.
Everybody's got everything. Oh, bye. I'm Dark Mark, the goth
Mine's
comedian. We're doing a show. And I'll take that, Ahmed. It looks like it's a little heavy for him, but
Yeah, a
look
little
at those
heavy.
arms. You're all
You can bench
bumped.
press 220.
What do you mean heavy, bro? I'm making sure.
Heavy in the metaphysical sense, but
no, you're good.
it is a Dark Mark Show. I am Dark Mark, and why don't you put the camera on her?
Oh, no.
See, now the gimbal's all doing weird stuff. That is everybody's. Well, it's a different angle, so maybe this will work out. It's everybody's favorite vegan heavy metal DJ, Hannah Bach. She's back.
With very, very poor attendance.
Yeah, well, no. You only missed one show. You missed the one a couple weeks ago with KCT Girl and Michael Simmons, which is really good. And last week we didn't have a show for unknown reasons. Kind of sad because don't get used to the studio because we only have another month here at the Ruby, formerly the Nerdist School, which I love. By the way,
and my straw.
Ahmed, you know where to point the camera next because that's our guest. We love her. She is a model, actress, comedian. What else do you do? You do so many things.
A general nuisance in the society.
Yeah, I can't hear you, but you're a general nuisance in the society.
Yeah.
Is she sounding okay in the... Okay. General nuisance in the society. That's Rotten Kitty.
Hi, kids.
And I'll take the camera from here because I want to show everybody this hunk of beefcake right here.
Uh-oh.
No.
Look at this guy.
Hello, my name is Ahmed.
There was some weird warning that came on when I tried to point it to you. Hold on. This gimbal's doing weird stuff. Now it's pointing to you.
He's dangerous, girls.
Yes. No, this guy, here's a dangerous guy right here.
Walking men.
This guy, one of the funniest comedians that I know. I think I met you about a year ago because I did my birthday roast.
Yeah, I was hosting your roast show. That's where I met you.
Right, and I said I have to have you come on my podcast. And a year later, here you are.
Yeah.
That's Ahmed Al-Kadri, everybody, and this guy's one of the funniest guys. Trust me, like I was telling you before the show, about 999 of 1,000 people that try comedy, I'm like, don't. Even beginners, it's like you can tell even if they're bombing, if they're funny or they're not naturally. Yeah. You're naturally funny, and you have great material, and you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Same with Rotten Kitty. You two can keep doing comedy as far as I'm concerned.
You never answered my message. Yeah, how long have you been doing?
Okay. So here's
How long
what
have you
happened.
Well, the flirting begins, but go ahead. Yeah.
No, I got a thing on the screen of the new iThing that I have.
Notification.
Okay, that's what it called. Okay.
Well, you just revealed your age, but yeah.
Thanks. I'm an elder
She's
millennial.
older than you. I can.
I am a millennial, so you can.
Same
can-
here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, I got the thing and it said wants to send you a message, and
Yeah, you have to go to the request because
Okay.
I followed you,
and I
then you
followed you back,
Yeah, and I don't know.
and then I have no idea where to look
just
for.
go to your inbox and hit request. Maybe because I sent it before you followed me back, but I literally go, good set. How long have you been doing stand up? Because I was
Oh.
curious based on your set.
That's.
I was just curious. That's
Maybe.
all.
I'm glad we did 5 minutes on how to work an iPhone. But yeah, how long have you
It's
been doing
so-
comedy?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I have no
How long have you
idea.
been doing comedy, Kitty?
I'd
It's a
say
weird
maybe
question.
Around probably officially 2 years, maybe ish.
Okay. So when I left town, you started doing comedy, and then when I came back,
And not on purpose. I didn't wait for you to leave.
right? But you've been hosting burlesque shows and other events before then.
I was modeling, and then I started hosting, and then somehow that led to
Right.
gigs in comedy. So it was kind of fun.
Yeah, hold that thought because you're not the only model here. But anyway, we have two sponsors real quick. Audible. You guys are on the road. You listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Love Audible. They got all the newest books. They got everything from Shakespeare to smut. I love it. And not only that, I've got a deal for you. Not only do you get a free book, and I'm going to Portland for the Portland Comedy Festival, so I'm going to be downloading books and listen to them on the plane. You Get a free book, whatever you want. 50 Shades of Grey, you want that? It's yours. Harry Potter, fine. Whatever you want. David Spade's autobiography, done. Whatever you want. They got comedy albums too. From George Carlin to Jim Gaffigan to everybody. Tig Notaro. The only two they don't have are Louis C.K. and Bill Cosby, but there's a reason for that. Even though they're brilliant. But they're brilliant.
I mean, for their comedy.
Yeah, their comedy's brilliant. Their life is a tragedy. But
Terrible
they also
wing.
have
Terrible wing.
two Audible originals. Two Audible originals in addition to the book. You can get Alien 3. William Gibson wrote a script, and they have Lance Henriksen. Yes, free.
Really?
Free. Lance
FRE?
Henriksen, Michael Biehn act out a whole play. There's an Alien continuation of Alien Saga with Rutger Hauer.
Really?
There's one with Stockard Channing. There's all sorts of things.
Oh.
Kate McKinnon, I know you're a big Saturday Night Live fan, has a fairy tale on there that she wrote with her sister, who I think is in the Groundlings. It's great.
That's awesome.
You can get Bob Newhart interviews comics. He's 95 years old. Listen to that.
Wow.
He got the hottest up and comers like Will Ferrell, Judd Apatow, all the new guys.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to him, he's 95. They are new guys. Go to audibletrial.com. Now I've whetted your appetite. audibletrial.com/DMS. audibletrial.com/DMS. Free book, 2 Audible originals for free. Cancel the next day. Sign up with your Amazon. Cancel the next day. You still have the free book and the 2 Audible originals, and you don't have to. No commitments.
That's incredible.
But if you're like me, you'll probably stick around because get a new audiobook every month. It's worth the subscription. We also have another sponsor, real quick.
Doomy's Home Cooking.
Doomy's Home Cooking.
Yummy.
You know Doomy's.
Yeah, I've met Doomy.
The best vegan
Doomy.
food. Everybody loves Doomy. That's Doomy, Doomies, like Harbinger of Doom. Are you vegan? No, you're not vegan. You do fast food Fridays.
Yeah, no.
Let me tell you something. You like junk food?
I love it.
You would love this place.
You would.
Don't worry. That's
Doomies.
Doom.
D-U-M.
No, Doom. Doomies.
Okay.
1253 Vine Street on the corner of Fountain and Vine.
Okay.
Shrimp po' boys, Big Mac on the secret menu, pulled pork, Philly cheesesteak, fried chicken. He puts a piece of wood to simulate the drumstick. It's great. They have a Mexican restaurant next door. Biggest flautas I've ever had.
Salivating right
I
now.
love it. I'm hungry. But well, what did you have last time? Well, we all had fun fries.
We had fun fries, yeah. Then I had the vegan Big Mac again. Yum.
What are fun fries?
You can get chili cheese fries,
You can get
buffalo fries,
buffalo fries, yeah.
bacon cheese fries, which is what you get. But that's not really bacon and cheese. But if I put it in front of you and said, Ahmed, these are bacon cheese fries, you're like, yeah, they are.
Oh, and their Culver City location is now doing brunch on the weekend.
Yes, the Culver City location, and they have one in Toronto, Canada. And as I said, now you've done some modeling, right, Hannah?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Really? Nobody's ever approached you to do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Okay, well that's
They approach her all the time.
I'm sure that's that's skeevy Tinder stuff. This guy, well, first off,
He's showing his age right now.
well, no, yeah, because he's not paying attention.
I
But
was adding Doomies on the list.
I understand. No, he's been doing that all
Very
right.
in the moment. Ahmed.
No, it's all right. No, he's very millennial. But you grew up in Dallas.
Yeah.
You were the son of now both of your parents from Yemen.
Yeah.
Okay, so and they just came to Dallas. How do they come from Yemen to Dallas?
So my dad got a full ride to Georgetown. This was way before I was born. This was like in the 80s.
Right.
And then he went
way back then.
Way
now.
back. But there was nobody alive then.
Yes.
Yeah, way back. Yeah.
It was Marty McFly, and that was it.
Tumbleweeds.
Yeah, Bart Simpson, that was
Well,
it.
this was like, late 80s. He got a full ride to Georgetown, came back to Yemen, married my mom, and then and then my dad transferred from Georgetown to University of New Mexico. And
Was that an arranged marriage? I don't mean to interrupt.
No. It wasn't.
Okay.
It was a love marriage.
I don't know.
No.
I've never been to
It's
Yemen.
okay. No, it's a normal thing. My little brother was arranged, actually. Not a forced arranged. The thing about Yemen culture, or like most Arab culture, it's more like their marriage is more of a setup. It's like hey,
I'm jealous.
Every
Dar-
marriage is a setup.
No,
Most of it, yeah,
if
this
anybody
one-
knows, it's you.
This
but
one, it's basically your mom finds you a wife from a good family that they trust. to where you don't have to marry into a crazy family.
I got to move to
and
Yemen.
statistically, it is proven that arranged marriages work better than non-arranged marriages.
That's what. They stay together.
I love
Yeah.
the idea that they learn to live and
Well,
love
that's
each
how.
other.
That's what I said. I was like, what about like I mean I just mentioned I was like, what about like loving a girl and something? I was like, no. You guys just get married and then like you'll fall in love in the process. Like the way.
So does she have somebody in Yemen picked out for you?
No. The way like the Middle East like views marriage is more. It's like a job. You know what I mean? They don't see it as love. They don't say like they view love as like an action, not a verb, not like a feeling or anything.
It very well can be an action.
But
yes.
it is more. Me personally, I don't believe in that shit.
You don't believe in love?
No, I've never been in a relationship.
I love that Mark
And
just
it's not-
designated
and not-
you
and
as
like-
like the spokesperson for the Middle East
Yeah.
for like the last.
Well, who else is going to be? Is it going to be you, Maria?
Rotten. I'm his first, probably last Middle Eastern. I mean,
No, you're not. But
You're not.
No.
You've had other Middle Eastern?
No, yeah, we have actually. But I'm trying to think. We had Arabian MK, who was a fire performer. We had a few.
He set me on
Oh,
fire.
nice.
Yeah. Remember that? He
do.
set her hand on fire.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
pretty
he was
badass.
from the United Arab Emirates, which has nothing to do with Yemen.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I interrupted is because you were going over your father's transcript from school, and I was like, how does he get from Georgetown to Dallas?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. So he went to New Mexico, got his degree there,
Right.
and I think agricultural engineering. But that's where initially my older brother, me, and then my little brother, we were like the first three kids. That's where we were born, and then my dad got an offer after he graduated, got a job offer in Dallas,
Right.
and then packed up, moved over, to Dallas, and since I was like 3, maybe 4 years old, that's where we all grew up there.
Way back in the late '90s, right?
Yeah, I was born in '93.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty
or mid '90s, jeez.
Yeah.
But so
I
anyway,
interned
but the
somewhere.
reason I was getting into this is now obviously Kitty's modeled. I think Hannah's modeled, but she doesn't tell us. I didn't know you were a model.
Yeah,
You two are a model mayhem.
Yeah, my
yeah.
profile's still up there.
I don't know.
Mark likes to dig around
I
the
think
nether
so.
regions of the internet.
I think so. Or I masturbated to a different Middle Eastern man this afternoon.
Wow.
which is quite likely.
You know what's
Quite
funny
possible.
is I thought I deleted my Model Mayhem account because I was on there for like 2-3 months and I was like, this is stupid. I never got anything out of that. Like someone told me to make a Model Mayhem account. I opened it barely didn't get anything out. Well, no, I got one like photographer. Like he just wanted to build his profile. So
Is that what they call it?
yeah, no, he was he seemed he was like
He seemed cool,
yeah. Like I actually got him connected with my friends to take pictures of them for their LinkedIn profile, like professional business, professional photos.
And your photo on LinkedIn is very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Very
appreciate
professional.
it. My modeling career, it was very short. I didn't really mean to do a lot of it. It's just like someone.
But you
told
did
me-
runway. You
I
did.
did runway
Vanessa
modeling.
Williams.
I did runway modeling a couple of years. Yeah.
Now, what are you two chatting about? What's going on? We're having a conversation.
Hannah and I are having a moment.
having
We
a
haven't seen
moment,
each
yeah.
other in like
I know.
A long
a
time.
hot minute.
How did Model Mayhem work out for you, Rotten Kitty?
It was all right. I met
Because your profile's still on there. I know that.
Yeah, I haven't logged in quite a while.
Yeah, I've
Quite
logged
a while.
into your profile a few times.
Yeah, no.
That's where I get that's where I get the pictures.
I
after all.
figured as much. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, that looks familiar. I think
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I always want to post a photo on like Instagram or Facebook or wherever, but I'll look at it and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Nobody's gonna buy this shit. I'm not posting that. Nobody's gonna like it.
and then when I post it, people like it.
People love the photos when you post them. When I post them, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing.
Well, perhaps you should have a personal profile instead of just the Rotten Kitty
I
profile.
can only handle
Okay,
one.
because
Yeah,
You would-
it would be a,
you would have to put your real name, and people would know the real name.
No, Facebook tried to do that. Actually, that's how they took my last one because I wouldn't give them anything other than Kitty Rotten Kitty because I don't think Facebook deserves my personal information. You can give your personal information to Facebook. I don't think they deserved it. So they said basically, in order to keep your profile, you have to give us a profile photo, you have to give us your phone number, and we would like 2 forms of ID just to verify that your name is Kitty Rotten Kitty. And I was like, well, that's clearly not going to happen.
Right.
And yeah. So
MySpace didn't do this shit.
No, MySpace didn't care. I think my name on MySpace might have even been "fuck you." So I don't. I mean, it really it didn't matter. So it's like if Facebook wants to keep the I don't care. I don't need any. I do miss having friends. So every time I'm always on a 25-day suspension because every time I send out a Facebook request for friendship, they assume I don't know the people, and I have a very diverse group of friends.
Absolutely.
So I'm constantly on a 22 to 25 day suspension.
Right.
Assholes.
And by the way,
I mean, it doesn't help that
MySpace